Salvete omnes, this is Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Mega Man 5. In the last episode, Mega Man got interested in extreme water sports, in Wave Man stage, which, despite being the water stage of the game, actually did not have any water physics. But with him down, we have only one Robot Master left to fight, and that would be Starman. Another Robot Master who looks a lot cooler in his official portrait than his actual sprite. But then again, don't they all? So, here in Starman stage, we actually can jump high. Rather funny how the actual water stage didn't have any water physics, but Starman stage has them despite not actually having any water. This stage is sort of an outer space station base kind of deal, I guess. And asteroids. That's the only part of the stage that has them, and they fall pretty much randomly, so to dodge them you basically just have to be lucky or react to them. And more cannons, and weird bouncy guys. Wow, how did all three of those shots completely miss him? Also, death spikes, because, of course! We have high jump physics, and it's a classic Mega Man game, so not putting death spikes in here would just be heresy. What are those guys? Those death spikes are kind of pointless because there's no real reason to jump there. I don't find Starman's stage music all that memorable either, but I guess it's okay. Drop down here, and slide. And there's our letter. The last letter. And it really has you make sure you're good with your jumping. So, we've collected all 8 letters. M-E-G-A-M-A-N-V. So, having done that, we get Beat. Beat is basically a homing bird. If there's an enemy on screen, he goes and attacks them for you. But we're not going to use him. Oh yeah, and while we're here, why not demonstrate some other weapons? We just got Water Wave, and that was not the best enemy to do it against, but it creates a wave of water, oddly enough, that goes along the ground like that. And wow, that guy really wants to respawn. This thing also takes 2 units of energy. So I also didn't show off the Crystal Eye. You can bounce that off walls. Basically, it shoots one big crystal, and as soon as it hits a surface, it breaks into 3 crystals. Not a super useful weapon, but it's okay, I guess. And Napalm Bomb is another ground-based one. So again, not any good enemies around here to use this on. It also explodes, so there's that. And everything else I think I already showed off. Wow, my memory is failing me here. Now, the safest way to get across that gap would just be to use Rush Jet, but there's no need. I am the manly princess. I use no Rush Jet for that. Also, shoot the bottom missile there and ignore the top 2. And more death spikes. We haven't had enough of those yet. I think we're through the worst of them, though. The 2 parts where I was most likely to die by jumping into the death spikes, I've already passed. Also, this is not really a sub-boss, it's more like just a big enemy, but it's there. It shoots 4 lasers at a time, and flying med attack. Stupid jetpack Mets. But like regular Mets, they only take 1 shot to destroy, and given that they can't shield themselves, these guys are actually easier to fight than regular Mets. Also, moving foreground. And there's not even a bottomless pit there, so why are those guys coming up? Also, catapult guys. I don't know what the official name for those is either. Just one more of these things, and then we will be on to Starman. Hey you, please die. Also, I just realized I haven't used a charge shot in this entire stage. But that'll be different for the boss. Starman is the barrier-using Robot Master of this game, so I don't want this boss battle to take forever. now, and nice job hitting me, dude. Also, it's kind of random when he fires off the Star Crash, because that is indeed what his star barrier there is called, the Star Crash. At least that's the weapon you get from him. Well, he's only hit me once so far. You can tell when he's about to launch it, though, because he kind of pauses like that. And Starman is down. Another boss falls to the might of the Mega Buster that does 3 damage per charge shot. Actually, it's surprising Mega Man 4 wasn't easier than it was, because it also had a chargeable Mega Buster, and you couldn't lose your charge when you got hit in that game. So yeah, we get the Star Crash. And the Super Arrow. I actually forgot about that. Probably should have done Starman stage earlier on. And the Super Arrow is a little bit like Rush Jet, but it kinda has to be seen. But, having defeated all 8 of the Robot Masters, next time we'll be able to move on to Proto Man's Fortress and see what our dear brother is plotting. Why, Proto Man, why did you turn evil? But yeah, Starman down, and I'll see you in the next episode.